Welcome to the first TBR Jar Picks My Reads. This is going to be for January of 2026, which is so exciting. I am pre-filming this video quite a bit because I am going home for Christmas. I live in Sweden. Well, I am from Sweden and my family lives in Sweden, so I'm going home to Sweden over Christmas with my husband. So I'm pre-filming this a little bit. I'm filming this mid-December and I did pick out 6 books. I did pick out 6 books for, let me think. Did I do that? Yes, I did pick out 6 books for December. And as I am filming this, I have read 3 of those and I'm currently reading the fourth one. So I'm hoping to have all of these done. Like I said, I will take some time off for Christmas, so I should be able to read all of them. But right now I haven't. So this will be the last time that we do the box from this one, and then I will redo some of the prompts and I will do a new one for February. So let me know if there's any prompts that you would like to see either come back or some prompts that you would like me to include. Let me know down in the comments so we can do a new TBR jar for, well, it's going to be February then. I pick 5 books normally, and I do mood read quite a lot as well. So I usually read somewhere between 8 to 12 books a month. So I definitely will be reading a little bit more probably as well than the books that I'm picking here. But I feel like 5 is a good amount for me to still be able to fit in some mood reads, but also actually read the books that I pick. Because I think for me, the point of doing these is to actually read the books that I pick. So let me see if I can put that here. This is not ideal, but it is something. Okay. Let me see if I can do 5 different prompts and hopefully we will get some good ones. Ew! A cover that matches your makeup look. And today I am wearing a red with gold and black, which I feel shouldn't be that hard. Okay, I do have a book that would fit actually, which is Blood Over Brighthaven. But I have decided for myself that I am going to let January be a chill reading month for me. So I am probably not going to read, because this is a fantasy, not a romantasy, a fantasy. And I've heard it's great. And I think I'll save this one because I want to read it still. I've heard it's great, but I think I'll save that one for when I'm not like just so exhausted, because I am exhausted. And instead I am going to read the second part in the Bourbon Brothers. So this is Bourbon and Secrets by Victoria Wilder. This is the second book. I read the first book and I really liked it. I gave it a 4-star, and this is the second part. In Fiasco, Kentucky, there is one rule: never fall for a fox brother. Yeah, it's about brothers that live with their granddad, I think, and they run a bourbon distillery, right? Any woman who did ended up dead. It wasn't just a rumor. Oh yeah, the first book was really good. Now I'm a single dad with 2 priorities above everything else: raising my 2 girls and making great bourbon. But when Faye Calloway returns after I ran her out of my small town, I know for a fact that she's hiding more secrets than the one he blackmailed me to keep. Wait! Oh my god, I am obsessed already. Okay. I really, really like the first one. I am very excited. This is the second one, right? Yeah, the Bourbon Boys series, book 2. Good pick, Angie. Okay, new one. This t-shirt is really not made for this microphone. Oh, this is an old one. Illustrated cover. This is great because, like I said, I want to read like easy breezy books. So I feel like this will be great for like a little bit of a romance. I think you can see it down here. I bought some new romance books in series that I wanted to continue after I did my whole like series I want to continue. So an illustrated I know I should show you options, but you saw that was a real. I need to read the next one. So this is Jessica Peterson's Duke. This is the 4th book in the series. This is the Lucky River Ranch. This is cowboy romance set in Hill Country, Texas. I just got this one. Like, this is fresh. It's like Smells fresh. Look at this. This one just came out. It came out now in December, a couple of days ago. I will be reading this one. And look at this. Look at this cover. This is the fourth book. Really like the series. If you like cowboy romance, I think you should look that one up. It is pitch black outside. So if this lighting is a little dingy, I am doing the best I can, okay? Here we have STEM inspired romance. I do think I have one. This is one of your suggestions, and I think I have one. Do I not have this one? Is this STEM though? No, I feel like this was not the STEM one. No, this is not the STEM one. Did I have one of those? Or did I put that in because I thought I was going to end up getting one of those? Because I don't think this one is that. And I don't think I have one of those here. So should I read this one then? Because I thought that was that. At least she's a surgeon. I've been told that this one is great. Well, this one is at least a career woman. This is Nisha G. Tooley's Not Safe for Work. She's an engineer. We're doing this one. Nisha G. Tooley's Not Safe for Work. This is about an engineer that is up for promotion, but she gets snubbed at the finish line by the boss's relative, and she's very upset about that. And I think there's going to be a love story between them. I think I thought I had one of her STEM, because it's not even Abby Jimenez, right? It is Ali Hazelwood's. She's the one writing STEM, right? And I thought I picked one of them up. Yeah, it's Ali. You've probably been screaming at the screen, being like, Angie, that's not even the correct one. Okay, I got it now. But I actually don't think I ever picked one of those up. But it's fine then. I'm gonna read about the engineer. All is well. I solved it. That's the main thing. I solved it. Okay. Dark academia. Dark academia. Let me go look. Would Zodiac Academy count? I do have the next one, but it is so thick. I could kill someone with that book. Like, it is an actual cinder block. I don't think that this is officially dark academia. I actually think that Blood of a Brighthaven is probably a better suggestion for that category. And I have Anathema by Carrie Lake. I almost wish I have Nocticadia instead, because I think that would be a better fit also for dark academia. But I think for me, for what I have offered here, I do think that at least this is like dark romance set in an academy setting. This is not dark, I understand, but it is like probably the closest I have. But look at this. Look at that. This is 900 pages. 900 pages. You know what? I'll do it. I'll take one for the team. Again, I wanted to finish up some series next year, and I did actually really love the ending of book 4. I think everybody got what they deserved. And I kind of want to see what happens next, but... Ooh, is there like pictures in here? I'm like, ooh, pictures. Is that a picture book? Are we getting pictures? I thought I saw something. Oh, there is a picture. Oh, no. Wait, that is cute. Okay. I'm gonna regret this. I can already tell I'm gonna regret this. I mean, that's not... I know that's not dark academia. I realize. But it's gonna have to do for the prompt. Now we're doing, for the last one, we are doing one word title book. A book with one word. Let me see what we have. There is one more book I'm going to read next month, and I had to go and look and see if that book actually had one word in the title, but it didn't. And you know my love of Quicksilver and of Brimstone. That would have been a good book with one word in the title. And Callie Hart, who is the author, is actually coming out with the first book in a dark mafia romance series in January. and it is called, I think it's Blood and Roses or something. I'll put the book up here so you can see. I'll put a link to it down below as well. That one is releasing in January. I'm very excited to see Callie Hart, her writing something else as well. I mean, I know she's written a bunch of books from before as well. I'm fully aware of that. But this will probably be, is it my first mafia romance? I think it's going to be my second, but I love Callie Hart, so I will take one. I will take one for the team. So I do have Anathema. I do have also by Elsie Silver. I have The Powerless, Hopeless, and Reckless. I also want to reread Vesseless. That also could be a good book for me to reread if I get that prompt. What else do I have that has one word? Mate? That's the one. Ali Hazelwood's Mate, of course. So I read Bride last year and I really did like it. This one came out this year and I've had it here and I haven't read it. Of course we're doing Mate. Mate. So these are the books then. And I wanted to have something that was a little chill for January because that's what I needed. And I think I'm doing pretty good. So it is Not Safe for Work by Nisha G. Tooley. Then it is Duke by Jessica Peterson. Bourbon and Secrets by Victoria Wilder. Mate by Ellie Hazelwood. And then it is Cursed Fates by Caroline Peckham and Suzanne Valenti. And honestly, I think these will be a great books for me. There's one thicker fantasy, but then there are four just easy breezy contemporary, like somewhat romances. And I think that's what I need in January. I need just a rewind, and I am going to be reading the other book as well. But I'm excited. I'm excited about reading um just chill books. I'll get into some more heavy lifters because I do have some books that I want to read that are more heavy lifter books that I'm definitely going to be reading come like next year. Clearly, I mean, I have them, but we'll save that for February unless I really feel like it in January. You never know, I might feel like it and just pick it up. I mean, I have The Strength of the Few here. Who knows, maybe I'll dive into that one. I have the third part in um, after Red Rising, Golden Sun, and it's Morning Star, right? I have that one here as well. I heard it's great, so you never know. I might pick those up. But yeah, those are my books for January. Let me know if you have anything that you would really like to read the beginning of next year. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you soon in a new video.